Action.
Really? Hey guys, it's Denny Butler from Local 685. First, I want to give a big shout out to Andy Keogh that's helping tape all these. Stacy and Tony that are helping with login issues. And I know Kim and Scotty are answering the phones, and I know we've got a stack of messages. So, I mean, kudos here running around trying to help us out. We're limited on the number of people that can be in the building at one time, so I haven't seen Jerry or Rick Ward this week. We've made them stay away and not be around us because we're limited on the number of people. I'm joking, guys, they're here, but like I said, kudos to everybody that's helping make this go, and like everybody, don't get panicked that we haven't got back with you. I think everything's slowing down a little bit. It's going to slow down tonight at midnight. And we're going to do everything we can Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to get back to everybody with any questions. And don't panic. We're going to be working. If we have to work from home, we'll work from home. Whatever we can do to make it work for everybody. So everybody would make a video on how to upload or how to do your denials and getting those into a dashboard. I'm going to log in. Shirley Triplet was nice enough to let me use her account. So I'm going to use her account. She's got a denial in there. She's actually got another voucher that it hasn't paid yet, but we're going to show you guys how to upload a denial, how to find it on the unemployment website. This is going to go for everybody that is going to have a denial or it's their first week to file a voucher. And just so everybody knows, I need to probably back up a little bit. Everybody should make sure that they get into the indiana.gov uplink login. Make sure you got your login all set up. Make sure you open a claim sometime this week before Saturday evening. The deadline is Saturday evening sometime. I can't remember the exact time. But whatever you do, if you're not listening to anything else about this and nobody's done it yet, get in and open up a claim. Once you open a claim, there's nothing to do with subpay or anything yet because you have to file your first voucher, get the denial, and then that's what we're going to use. So this is a quick video. There are all kinds of variations on how you can do this. I'm trying to show people the simplest ones. Now, there's going to be people out there that have MacBooks. We don't have a Mac here. I work with just a regular laptop. There's going to be people out there that don't have a laptop, don't have a MacBook, that do everything on their phone. It's the same concept. All you have to do is just take a screenshot or take a picture of the screen that you're going to be looking at. I think HR sometimes when they process these, they want to see a name on them. So for all the people that are going to try to juke the system and make their own, I wouldn't suggest trying it if I were you. But here comes a quick video on how to find your denial in the unemployment website and how to take that and use it as a document to upload for your dashboard for FCA employees. I want to let everybody know that we're practicing safe measures here at Local 685. First of all, you log into your home page. Here are the weeks that we have filed, or that this young lady, like I said, Shirley Triplet, thank you so much for letting us use your account. But week 3/8 through 3/14, that was her first week that she filed unemployment, so this is going to be her waiting week. What you want to look for out here to the left, normally when you file a voucher, until you get your denial, there's going to be a yellow triangle out here. Everybody, there's probably a handful of people that haven't even got their denial yet from the first week for that week ending 3/14. It's not an issue with anything that you did. It's just the state is so overwhelmed right now with trying to get everything processed. But in Shirley's case, we got her filed on the 16th. She got her denial. Right there's that red exclamation point. That is an indication that you've got your denial. All you have to do is go in here and click on the date. When it pops up, it looks like, man, there's nothing there telling me that it's a denial. I mean, right there's the week. There's no issues found. What the heck's the problem? Go over here to the right and hit that down arrow. Right there, guys, is your denial. All you have to do is take a picture of that. And what we're going to do, I'm going to show everybody the easiest way to do it here. You're going to hold down on the control button, and you're going to hit the print screen button, which is up towards the right top portion of your computer, laptop, or keyboard. But hold down the control button down at the bottom left and hit the print screen. This way that I'm going to show everybody, if you go down here and hit your Windows icon and just scroll through some of these programs that you've got, the easiest one that I've seen to use is just use the Paint program. You go in here and pop up the Paint program, hit the New button, You can just, anywhere that you can see your cursor, just hit the left button on your mouse. And all you gotta do is hit Control and V now, and that shoves that print screen picture that we took, that shoves it into this new document. We've just pretty much created a new document of our entire screenshot. You go up here to Menu, go down to Save As, select Image, and now it's going to ask you where you want to put it. You can put it anywhere you want to. Go over here and I just select Desktop. It's the easiest one. Highlight it down here. Call it whatever you want to. I know this young lady's name is Triplet, so I just call it Triplet. WW for waiting week, and hit Save. I'm going to save it to the desktop because that's where it shows me I'm saving it. Go down here to Save. No, we're not going to rate it. What we've done right there, we've pretty much saved this document. You don't have to save it now because we already have saved it. We've saved this document, and it's called Triplet Waiting Week. Right there it is. Right there that we just saved. To log into dashboard homepage, you're going to see all this. If you just scroll down a little bit, most of the main things you're going to need are over here on the left in the blue. Scroll down to Request Subcard. Click on that. You can read all that if you want to, but there's her information. Just go to I agree. Now you're going to have a calendar here, and it's going to ask you to select what week you're wanting. If you guys pay attention to the date, the ending date on the week that you got your denial for, and I'll show you here in a little bit, but actually I know the voucher that got denied for her was week ending 3/14, so I'm going to click on 3/14 and that's going to populate that date in there. For your denial and your denial only, hit reason for no state benefits. In the drop down box you're going to select the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. That's serving a waiting week while temporarily laid off out of line of seniority. That's the reason. These used to be populated no, but now they force you to go in and select them. So go in and select all these no's. I will tell everybody, it's up to you how you guys do your Social Security. If there's people out there getting Social Security benefits, it's entirely up to you guys whether or not you say you're getting them or not. I'm just saying there are the choices. You can hit yes or you can hit no. If you hit yes, it's going to ask you for the month and what state, so that is entirely up to you guys. After you get all that populated, get the right system, or hit the no state system benefits, go down and put upload new document. You're going to click on that and go to next. When it goes to the next over here, we're going to go to select, or please select the document title. This is asking you what you want to title the document that we're going to upload or the document that we saved. And in this case, since it's your denial, you're going to call it a proof of state system benefit. It's actually a proof that you're not getting it. And right underneath that, it says choose file. All you gotta do is click on choose file. Since we saved it on our desktop, go up here to the desktop button and just scroll down to where we found it. And I saved that under Triplet Waiting Week. Right there's the picture. All you have to do is double click on it and it shoves it right into there. You're ready to go now. You can go down here and you can select a button. You can send it to any email you want, and all that is a copy and a verification that you submitted it. And in this case, she's got her email on file. So you just go down here, hit submit. And that, guys, is how I have chosen. That is the easiest way that I've seen available to attach that denial and submit it for your sub request. Now, just while we're in here, since we are already in here, I'm going to use this for illustration purposes. If you hit your, you just go back to your home page on dashboard, go back to request subcard. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to act like you got paid $390 for a week of unemployment. You just go in here and hit I agree. You hit the calendar, and now for her next week, which is week ending 3/21, which she hasn't got paid for it yet. You can do this in advance. I tell everybody, really, my practice in the past has been wait till you get paid your $390 or whatever your unemployment is, and then go in and do it. But I was in here, I figured I'd show everybody how to do it now, because if we showed the denial process, we might as well show how to do a regular week. If you get your unemployment, go in here and hit the week that you got your unemployment for. This time, if you got paid unemployment, you're going to say state system benefit. I already know Shirley's is $390. Go down and hit your nose, and whichever one you select on Social Security benefits if you get it. But most people are going to say no to all those. Hit your next button. There is nothing to fill in here because all we had to do was tell them the week that we were talking about and the state system benefit amount. It's right there. All you guys got to go do is, if you want to send it to your email or one on file, go down and select it and hit submit. That, guys, is exactly how you're going to submit your subpay requests when you get paid unemployment. I think that's pretty much easy, man. Whenever you get done submitting your vouchers for subpay, it's very easy to get ahead of yourself. And then, when this gets into 2 or 3 weeks, and by the way, I have no idea how long this is going to take before we go back to work. We have no information. We're on indefinite layoff. If you guys want to check the status, if you go over here and hit my requests, and go up here and hit supplemental unemployment benefits, right there are the two sub requests that we put in. This is the first one that's got, if you just double click on it, this is the first one that's got all of our information. It's got the date that we're claiming, or the benefit week ending date. Right there's our document that we downloaded for proof that we didn't get unemployment. And right down here it says, it gives you information of when you submitted it and it's pending. As long as this processed by date gets processed by, I think this says here that the deadline is Friday at 3 o'clock. This has to be submitted and processed by HR by Friday at 3 o'clock this week, which is, this week pay date is 3/27. So since this was submitted today on the 24th at 8:41 p.m., this has to get in by Friday and be approved by Friday at 3 o'clock to pay out on the 3rd. I know we're going to get bombarded with questions on, mine got submitted on the 24th. Why didn't it get paid on the 27th? It's not going to pay if it gets submitted anywhere in this week because it's got to get submitted and approved by the 27th to pay out on the 3rd. So technically, I think if this goes in Friday and they approve it at 3:30 or 3:40 p.m., that's past the deadline. It's not going to pay here on the 3rd. It's not going to pay clear out here to the 10th. Guys, there's no advantage to rushing this and trying to juke the system or trick the system into getting your subpay. When it comes to getting it to pay out here, if you haven't done it by the 20th. So I don't want to confuse everybody, but just understand that it's got to be in and approved by Friday at 3 o'clock in order to pay the following Friday. And if you go back to it's the same way if you go back and look at the other requests, because both of them were submitted and both of them are going to still be pending. And here's the other one that we submitted. Like I said, pretty much same information. Obviously, it's a different week. There's your state system benefit. There's the date and the time that it got submitted. All we can do now is wait for them to approve it, and hopefully it gets approved by this Friday at 3 o'clock. That way it can pay her next week on the 3rd. That was a quick video and a quick tutorial on how you're going to go in and look for your denial in your unemployment portal. And that's a quick video showing you how to submit those denials. There's all kinds of different ways how to put those copy and paste and do it on your phone. That was just a quick way to make sure you knew the process. I'm sure there's computer whizzes out there that can chime in and give people an idea. Maybe there's an easier way. I'm not the IT guy. I'm more mechanical. Just to get this message out there, we have been overwhelmed here at the hall trying to help everybody. It is what it is. I know the governor's rule comes out tonight at midnight. I'm just letting everybody know that we're still trying to help anybody and everybody that needs help. And we've got some people that have some login issues. And at this point, we're coming up on Wednesday, and you don't have your login information taken care of now, and it's just nothing but a disaster. I mean, you got to figure everybody here at Chrysler in town and GM is laid off, and on top of everybody else in the state that just lost their job. So not only are we overwhelmed and trying to get to everybody, I'm not defending anybody that is in the state unemployment business. I don't think their system was set up for this onslaught of applications and people filing unemployment. So they're overwhelmed too. And the big thing is to make sure that you get your claim opened up during this week. And then we'll cross bridges later if you have done something wrong, or if you put the wrong return to work date, or you didn't put a return to work date. It's not going to keep you from getting your money. If you didn't put a return to work date in and found out later that there was a video and we were supposed to put May 4th, I mean, there's really no end date or return to work date confirmed. That's just the date that we said put in there that will create less problems. Don't worry about it. We thought about making a video. I think we're going to make a video Saturday night. We've got some people's information that we're going to use that I know they put the wrong, didn't put a return to work date. We're going to show you how to go into your timeline and correct your timeline, which is the only place. If you put the wrong information in your initial claim, there's a place to do it, but you have to wait until you go in and file your voucher, and that's updating your timeline. And we can show everybody how to do that. Then everybody can make the decision whether or not they want to update their timeline and correct the information. To be honest with you, at this point, we've seen some of their restrictions get kind of lifted a little bit. They did some reprogramming not to be so strict on some issues that would normally hold up unemployment. My suggestion is to you, I'll show the video later on how you update your timeline. My suggestion is everybody continue to go in and file your vouchers just like you normally would. Your answers are pretty much going to be the same every week, because you don't have to update anything dates-wise because it's already put in on your claim, and these are continuous weeks to do with unemployment, so there's really nothing to change. We can't address everything on these videos. I have over 250 texts on my cell phone right now that I haven't had a chance to get back to people, and I know people are probably thinking, man, I can't believe you didn't get back with me yet. That's my goal, is to get back with everybody. We're trying to help everybody that's reached out. Do the best you can to call in, leave a message. If you've already left a message, there's no need to call in again. We've got them. They're about this thick that we're going to go through tomorrow. And all we can do is continue to try and help people. If you know what you're doing and people got some issues, chime in and let them know. But get the message out there that the video's here. I hope it didn't confuse anybody. I hope it gave them some information, some useful information that they can use to at least go in and find out where their denial is. We're going to do another video. And I think there's already a video on the system showing everybody how to do their vouchers. It's pretty much going to be the same for anybody that's just opened a claim and is going to file a voucher. Remember, open your claim this week, and then starting from here out on Sundays is the first day that your voucher is available to file. You don't have to do it on Sunday. You can do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the following, week. So don't rush to get it done right away, and especially don't rush to get it done right away if you don't know what you're doing. But I think the videos, or if you're nervous about doing, I think the videos have pretty much addressed how to get those vouchers filed correctly. So all I can say is good luck to a time frame that you've got to get that denial in. The biggest thing you have to do is wait on the denial before you file your subpay for the first week. So just try to remember this scenario. Wait till this coming Sunday. That's just the first day it's available. You don't have to do it on Sunday. But wait till this Sunday, and if you decide to do it on Sunday, go in there, you fill your first voucher out, which should be for, let's see what the week is here. Should be for week ending the 28th. So this Sunday, the 29th, you're going to go in there and fill the voucher out for week ending the 28th. And you have to wait for that voucher to deny before you do anything with subpay. I know there's some people that got mixed up about it, but I want to make sure everybody knew you don't have to do this right away. There is no deadline when it comes to the subpay. I'm sure there's a deadline of like 6 months maybe, but you don't have to do this all right away. You don't have to do it on Saturday. You don't have to worry about that. Just get all your documentation in before you do it. And the worst thing that's going to happen is if you screw it up, it's just not going to get approved. So I just want to make sure everybody knows there's not a deadline. The following weeks, just get in the practice of when it's your regular, if you file your voucher and you get paid your unemployment, as soon as you get done filing your voucher for unemployment and your waiting week is over with, just go right into dashboard and file your request for subpay the same day. Good luck to everybody. Stay safe and peace out.